spooky bats and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi and welcome. My name is Orphea and in today's video I want to share with you my current makeup favorites. Now the first things that I want to talk about are makeup palettes, because eyeshadows are one of the main things that I use for my looks, and I really want to share with you what my current favorites are. First of all, I have two palettes by Jolie Beauty that I've been reaching for so much. The first one, as you will be able to see from its state, is the Vampirism palette. Like, this top shade is the perfect neutral shade for me. So yeah, that pan is almost empty. The black is super pigmented. It has a lot of the red shades that I love to use. So I actually use mostly this part of the palette. So all of the reds and purple hues, and then also here the base colors. So whenever I do very neutral looks for work, I will use like the brownish shades. But I have to admit that these shades, I haven't actually used them, I think, on myself at least. Maybe the gold sometimes. But yeah, one of my recent makeup discoveries has been the palettes by Jolie Beauty, and I have been using them a ton because I first wanted to be sure of the quality before I actually showed them to you. And this is the Sorceress palette. As you can tell, I really love like this color harmony that's going on here with all of the gray shades. I am using it a lot as well. And then I also like some of these shades with the purples, but I have to be completely transparent. I haven't used a single of the green shades, and I haven't really used the purples either, because most of the time I go for the ones that are in the Vampirism palette, because I love those reddish purples and they're more present there. So yeah, my two Jolie Beauty palettes, I also use those whenever I have clients that come for their makeup, and I have these double. So I have this set, which is like used and breaking apart, and some shades are almost empty. This is the ones that I use on myself, and then I have a second set of these two exact palettes which I use on customers. That's how much I personally love them. Up next, I want to talk about my favorite liquid lipstick brand, and that has actually changed a lot over the years. I currently am really loving the Sephora liquid lipsticks. Now, I have the small ones, so I'm actually missing my black one. I don't know where it is. It was in one of my going out bags and I can't find it right now, and I would anyways need to place a new order, so I have these four here right now. And the thing that I personally love is the formula. I'm wearing the dark red right now. The formula is not as drying as most other liquid lipsticks, which does mean that they aren't completely transfer proof. But for me, recently it's become more important that my lipstick looks good and feels nice than it not being transfer proof. I personally don't mind it too much. And also, like, whenever I wear my lipsticks, it's whenever I go out or whenever I record videos, so then I'm not like eating or drinking a lot or kissing people. So for me, that's no problem at all. Now, I do have a more unique shade. This is kind of like a teal-ish green color. So this shade is super unique. It's like this tealish blue-green shade. It doesn't look like much right now, but whenever you wear it with black, it looks amazing, because it's like, it's not totally black. I have a bright red by them. I have the dark red, which is currently on my lips. And then I also have a nude shade by them, which is like a little bit darker than my actual lip shade, which I like to wear like on a, if I were to do neutral makeup, or whenever you go back to my tattoo video, that's the lip shade that I was wearing. And yeah, I could highly recommend, if you like liquid lipsticks that don't fully dry out, I would highly recommend looking at the Sephora ones, because I think they are amazing quality. And then, full transparency, I've also been loving these Coven liquid lipsticks by Killstar. I was actually sent these by Killstar, so I did not purchase these myself. It is a dark red shade and a more nude-ish red pink shade. And I absolutely love these, but for some reason they aren't being sold anymore. So I don't know, it's because they weren't popular enough or there was something else with them going on, but I personally really enjoyed them. The dark red is called 0 Hours, and the semi-nudish pink ones is called Lost Highway, and I personally really enjoy wearing these. And then the last shade that I actively wear a lot is actually from the rebranded KVD Beauty. So which used to be Kat Von D is now simply called KVD. Kat Von D is actually no longer in the company, not making anything from it, not being the face of it anymore. And they have rebranded a lot of the products. This one is one of my most worn nude shades. It is called Queen of Poisons, and I really like this. Also the applicator and the formula. This one does dry out a lot more than the Sephora ones. Same goes for the ones from Killstar. They dry out more and they are more transfer proof. So I found them not to be uncomfortable, but definitely know that you will have that liquid lipstick that dries feeling on your lips when you are wearing them. What you could also do is something that I've done in the past is put on lip balm right before you apply the liquid lipstick. Then it also doesn't completely dry out and it stays a lot nicer on your lips. However, applying the lip balm underneath it does make it that they will transfer easier and will smudge easier. So just so you know. Up next, I want to talk about my eyebrows because I have been drawing on my eyebrows a lot more recently, and finding good products to actually do it has been a little bit tricky. So the first product that I would highly recommend is this one. This is the NYX Professional Micro Brow Pencil, and I have this in the color black. So this micro pencil is what I use to draw on my eyebrows on a daily basis whenever I go to work. However, whenever I want my eyebrows to be like the way they are now, I actually use a second product. And the main reason I use this product is because I had it lying around. I didn't really know what to do with it since I didn't use it for the intended purpose. So I started drawing on my eyebrows with it. The packaging has completely come off, like all the writing, but this is the KVD Beauty Felt Tip eyeliner brush. So it has this really nicely felt tip point to it. However, I like brush tips for applying my eyeliner. I know I used to love this at the beginning, but then when I repurchased it recently, I didn't end up liking it to do my actual eyeliner, but I really love this to fill in my eyebrows because it is a felt tip and because they don't need to be as precise as my eyeliner. So if you're looking for a good felt tip liner, then I could highly recommend the Kat Von D Beauty one. The only downside to it that I found so far is whenever I do my eyebrows a bit thicker than now, sometimes if you go over the same thing after it's dried, it will take away the product and you will have to like dab it on. So it might not be the best felt tip liner ever, but it is what I currently love to use together with the micro brow pencil to draw on and fill in my eyebrows. For other eye products, I also have a new favorite eyeliner pencil, so a kohl pencil. It is this one, and it is actually from the in-house brand of Kruidvat, which is a local drugstore. It is the Extreme Drama Soft Glide eyeliner pencil, waterproof, and the color that I use is of course black. But I also have this in the cream version, which I personally use on clients. I don't ever wear that myself, but they are super soft. They stay on all day, and I just really love how creamy and smooth they are and how easy they are to apply. And then of course the last thing for eyes is eyeliner. I still love using the NYX eyeliners, and I actually have two of them that I alternate between. Currently I'm using the NYX matte eyeliner. This, however, is no longer sold in stores and online. I still have 3 of them in the packaging, so I'm being like not super careful not to use them, but I am aware that someday I will run out of them. So the NYX Ultimate Wear, I think, or Epic Wear eyeliner is also a good alternative to this one. However, since I still have 3 packages brand new of the matte one, I'm gonna keep using the matte one, and when that one is on, I will get the other one. So yeah, NYX eyeliners are, in my opinion, some of the best there are. For mascara, I don't really have any favorites. I just buy Catrice and Essence depending on the promotions that are going on. I always take waterproof mascara, but I'm not really like picky about it. I just mix and match. I just use them one after the other, and like I have 5 different ones right now waiting for my current one to either dry out or to be empty, and then I will just use a new one. So for mascara, I don't really have any particular preference. Also for fake lashes, right now I'm wearing lashes that I'm not really enjoying. I really love the Eyelure Volume 101 lashes, but currently I don't have any of those, and I'm actually using up what I have before buying new ones, so I'm using up all of the other lashes that I have. So I have other ones from Eyelure, I have other ones from Catrice, I have other ones from Essence, etc. And I first want to just use what I have. Then for makeup brushes, because I feel that what makeup brush you use actually can make a big difference in your makeup look, I want to quickly mention that I am loving these brushes from D. So if you're from Belgium or one of the countries around Belgium that has D, it's like a makeup store. So if you have D around you, which is like a sort of drugstore, they have this in-house brand of brushes that they make, and I specifically love the ones with the wooden handles. They are really nice quality. They don't have like bristles falling out. So if you look at my makeup jar, you will see a lot of those wooden brushes. These ones are very discolored, but they have like an assortment of shapes and I really enjoy them. And then other brushes, but these are more expensive. I also really love Real Techniques brushes. I've had them for the longest time, and if you clean them regularly, which I do more or less every 2 weeks, I clean all of my brushes that I've used, then you can definitely keep your brushes for years and years. So I think investing in good makeup brushes either by Real Techniques or Eco Tools is also really good, or D, if you have a D store near you, I think it is well worth it because good brushes make all the difference in your makeup looks. In terms of face products, I don't really have any recommendations foundation and concealer wise because I'm currently still looking for new products to use. My skin is atopic, so I get allergic reactions to perfume very fast, and I'm still looking into getting new products that I don't react to or that I can wear a full day without breaking out afterwards. So currently no recommendations on that front. The only products that I still want to recommend currently are Notoriously Morbid products. And Notoriously Morbid, you may or may not know, I actually used to work for them as a promoter, and I still really love their products. The only reason that they are at the end of this video is because they have such unique shades, but most of their eye products, so the eyeshadows, are loose eyeshadows. Now I do have some pressed eyeshadows by them, which I really love. They are in a coffin-shaped palette and I really enjoy them. But recently I've placed a few orders combined with a friend of mine, and we are currently 2 months later and we still don't have our products. Because the way that Notoriously Morbid works is that you place your order and then they make your products. Everything is handmade by them and then they will ship it to you. And we are now 2 months after placing an order which contained a lot of products, because we always like assemble our orders with multiple friends together since we live in Belgium. So we can split the shipping costs and also the customs charges that we get on it. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with Notoriously Morbid. I know they've had like a few illnesses, etc. But business-wise, it's, I don't think, the smartest move to have your customers waiting for months for their makeup products. However, I find that a few of their products are very much worth it, and it's these three. These three products I always have a backup of, so whenever I run out of my original one, I will have my backup to use, and then I will place a new order, but these last me half a year or longer. The first product is actually their setting powder. It is called The End Finishing Powder, and I love this so much. It is a matte finishing powder which doesn't give any like flash kickback, so whenever you take pictures with flash, you will not have the white cast or white hue on your face, and it is very nice to use. It is like silky soft, and you don't need a lot of it. It goes a long way. So I think I use one of these a year, or maybe 2 of these a year, because like it's a very full jar and I just, yeah, you don't need a lot of it. The second product is my personal favorite contour powder. As you can see from how dirty this jar is, I use this a ton. It is called Necromancy Contour, and this one is half full still right now, and I've had this since last year. You also don't need a lot, so I contour my face here on the sides and then a little bit underneath my cheek, and this is what I always use. So if you're pale and if you don't want a warm toned contour, Necromancy by Notoriously Morbid is a super nice cool toned contour powder. And then the last thing from Notoriously Morbid that I absolutely love is their highlighters. I'm currently wearing the one that I'm holding up here. It is Benevolence to Banish Evil highlighter. Now they have different ones constantly, they bring out new ones as well, but the main thing that I love about the Notoriously Morbid highlighters is that they have this gorgeous sheen to them that I haven't found in other highlighters that I love so much, without it being overly colored. So sometimes you have like highlighters matters that you use them that is like yellow or something. I feel with the Notoriously Morbid ones, they're just nice and shiny and subtle, and I love that. You can of course build them up to be more intense. They sometimes also have blue ones that are like very intensely blue. I have one of those, it's called Annabelle, which is also gorgeous. So yeah, I love Notoriously Morbid products. The only thing I don't really love about them is how long it takes for orders to actually come to us. And know that it is exceptional that it's taking 2 months, but honestly, it's always about a month between ordering and getting your products. And I feel with other makeup stores, even Sephora, which we don't have, which I have to order online from, it takes maximum a week for other makeup companies to ship things to me. So I find it a little bit frustrating that with Notoriously Morbid, there is a long time before it's even shipped out to you. In my personal opinion, that's a downside. However, everything is handmade, everything is super transparent, it's super unique, so maybe you would like that. If you're thinking about placing an order at Notoriously Morbid, you can find a discount code in the description box of this video. Yes, I am still an affiliate for Notoriously Morbid because yes, I still think that their products are super good quality. So these are my current favorite makeup products. I hope that this gives you some inspiration or ideas where you can find products to use yourself. Should you still have any questions at all, feel free to ask them in the comment section down below. And of course, if you have any recommendations for me that I should check out, you can of course also let me know as well. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm making more videos every month and I would love to have you here for every single one of them. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!